Well, what is going on, everyone? RC84 here, like always. Thanks for watching. So, my friends, back here in my RC playground where I got the racetrack over there, my crawler course back here with the rally track, and my RC construction site, which I want to talk about that. So, the RC construction stuff is something that I've always been into, but back in 2022, I think it was, kind of like during the height of the pandemic. I got hot and heavy into it, and I got a couple of my buddies to get into it, and we spent the summer building the construction site with just the vehicles only. Sorry about the wind, guys. So we built the whole construction site with the vehicles. We brought in multiple loads of dirt. We built the site, and it was awesome. I had a great time, and if you've never done the RC construction stuff, I highly recommend for y'all to get into this. It's so much fun, and the best part about it is that you can sit right there the whole time and operate the vehicles. You don't have to get up and chase your vehicles and flip them back over. Well, sometimes the machinery does flip over or falls over or stuff like that, but most part of the time you don't really have that issue. So you can sit there the whole entire time, operate your construction fleet, and do the things. And the really cool thing about the construction stuff is that you're not just running them and playing with them. You can build things with them. You know, if it's little pathways like we did here, a little road or a building or whatever, you can do that with these things. Not only that you can just build like roads and stuff, like construction stuff, but you can also use them for gardening. You know, if you like planting flowers in your flower bed, and maybe you're at a point where maybe you can't bend down like you used to get down there to plant the flowers, you can use the construction vehicles to do that. So it's a really cool thing. And there's a lot of other uses that you can use the construction vehicles for. But yeah. So let's flip the camera around. So this is the site. Let me zoom out for you. So we got our little site here. Now, really, this right here was not supposed to be here. We call this site A. We actually named different parts of the site. That way, when I was talking on the phone with my buddy Jake about what we're going to be doing and stuff, instead of saying, well, you know, right here in the middle, stuff like that, we decided to go with sites. So this is site A, B, C, D. So now, technically, really, this was not supposed to be here. Site A was not supposed to be out this far. It was supposed to be here. But with my buddies coming, I needed a little bit more room and stuff. I wanted to kind of like the crawler park and all that to be flush with the backyard here, but as you see, it really didn't happen. I guess because what happened is that when I would back my truck up and dump the dirt off, I dumped it close by, and I know I was going to put it over here, and it just didn't happen. But anyway, so we built the site, and we have our little dump pit areas where we would put our material at, like our stone dust, rocks, dirt, stuff like that. And it worked out. And so when we needed to grab stuff, we would take the front loaders, come in here, grab what we need. We had a cutout section here for the dump trucks to go into, and that would dump the dirt into the dump trucks, and then they carry it off to wherever. So we did that. And our biggest project was making this road right here. All right, we made this road going all the way down. Now mind, again, this was all with the construction vehicles. And we had it going all the way down here. Now we also started building some roads over here, and over here is where another area we didn't come up with a name yet. Now, like I said, we done this back in 2022, and we did it for a while there until about 2023 is when we abandoned the site, because as y'all know about that beaver issue we had back here, we had a lot of beavers back there blocking up the creek. So it flooded really bad in this area here. And so we kind of run out of like what we were going to do. We actually had an idea of expanding the site more to over into this area where we were going to make a logging site, where we're actually going to rig up a way to cut up the sticks and stuff like that and do a logging mill. And we started doing that process, but then flooding occurred and it just, we couldn't do anything else. So we decided to build the racetrack over there. So we got into the short course trucks there, and so we started building the racetrack and we started racing every Saturday, and so that went on. So for the last year or two, 2023, 24, 2 years or so, the site has been sitting here abandoned. Now I've been coming back here every now and then and cleaning it up and getting sticks out of it, raking it and stuff like that, kind of keeping it fairly clean and not where it's overgrown. Now back in 2024, the site did see a little bit of action. Went out here a few times to move some dirt around and stuff like that, and that's the last time it's seen any action. But I really do want to get back into building the site and adding new things. I've been really missing it a lot. It's as much simple times. I can go out here with a pile of dirt and just dig and put that dirt other places and stuff like that and fill in. Now, like I said, we stopped doing it back there in 2023 because of the build of the racetrack. But another thing was, I came up with a segment on my channel called WOTS, W-O-T-S, which stands for working on the site there. And I did multiple videos. Every week I was doing videos on this, and it got to where people started like saying that, oh, Chris, I'm tired of seeing the same thing. You're moving dirt, from one area to another area. That is what construction is. You're moving dirt from one place to another and building things. And of course, we focused on building roads for the vehicles to travel on. And then we were going to get into building some buildings and stuff like that and making a full-fledged construction site. But it didn't really happen. So yeah. But I really, like I said, I really want to get back into this. Either it's with myself or my buddies who came out that year to help. If they want to come, they can. I know they still got their machinery. And I was thinking of new things to do to the site, changing up some things, adding some buildings, adding some other equipment in here to make it a great construction site. I'm kind of like been thinking of ideas of what I can do to just make it kind of a lot better place to run the construction vehicles. Our setup here is pretty nice, and I had a lot of great comments about it, how I had a great, good setup and stuff like that. But I definitely do want to kind of change it around a little bit. Some of the areas need to be redone in a way. Some of our vehicles doesn't have the great turning ability and stuff like that, so some of these pathways and stuff are just not wide enough or too narrow, especially in turning wise. Like, some of the vehicles can do the turning, some of the vehicles can't really do that turning. So I really want to straighten up a few things. Like, you can kind of see, like, this is kind of not straight, so we're going to kind of straighten that up. Just a lot of other little things that I've been looking at. One of the major things was this area here, Site A. That's where we load off our dirt. My buddy liked to sit over there because the sun would be behind him and not in front of him versus sitting over here. He liked running over there. We put our entrance right there for the vehicles to come in and stuff, but it kind of made it a little hard with getting some of the vehicles in there, with having a big pile of dirt over there, just a lot of other things. We had our entrance actually in the middle before, then it got moved over here, then got moved back over here because of water will travel down and kind of wash out our entranceway, or water will pour down in here. So we put it there. But I definitely want, like I said, I definitely kind of want to redo it to where it's going to be a little bit better for the vehicles. Now, we also use the crawler course, or not the crawler course, that's the crawler course, the construction site as part of our rally track. So we would come in here, turn, go down, go through the course there, and come back out. That's part of it. So whatever we do here, or whatever I do here, I got to take in that the rally track is involved with the construction site. So we have to kind of think about what I'm going to do on that part. So yeah. So that's my plan, my friends. I've just been, like I said, I've been thinking the last few days, or the last few weeks actually, about getting back into it and showing some love to the construction site here and just make it better and improve things and stuff like that. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing. Someone told me I should start up another channel just for the construction vehicles only. I could do that, but I don't want to do that because I have a great channel right now with a lot of subscribers on there, and so I want to kind of post all my content to this channel versus having another channel for doing my construction stuff. And I probably could do it, but do I want to? No, I don't really want to. But anyway, yeah, so that's my plan with the construction site, and hopefully it goes to plan. We're starting to get back into spring and summertime. Weather's going to be a lot better. So, yeah. But anyway, my friends, that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that thumbs like button. I appreciate it. And if you have any ideas that you would like to see on the construction site here, let me know what ideas that you may have thought of. Maybe send me some pictures or some videos or whatever you want to do it. Do that. I'll put my email address in the description there so you can see it. So that way you can send me pictures of maybe that's suggest hey, maybe you want to have this in your construction site. And no, don't send me anything about hydraulic vehicles. I personally would love to have hydraulic RC construction vehicles, but those are way out my price range. I couldn't really afford it without maxing out credit cards, and I'm already maxed out on a few of my credit cards, and I don't want to put myself into any more debt than what I am now. All right, my friends, thanks for watching. I'll see y'all later.